Moinsen Jungs und Mädels, herzlich willkommen zurück zum Grundkurs Gaming. Ich bin Geralt von Riva und mein Plan ist es, Detlef zu verprügeln. Wird ein Knaller.
You shall not murder! I am disappointed! You murdered innocents. Damn thing.
So, Phase 1. Super easy. Sehr schnell zu erledigen. Ihn 2 Schläge verlieren lassen und dann zur eigenen, einen Schritt nach hinten einfach ausweichen. Also zur eigenen Rückseite. So, und jetzt geht der Spaß los.
Acknowledge any gods. Start praying now.
Ja, klar. Weg. Oh Gott. Das war aber knapp. Autschi, das hat getroffen. Ich muss schnell ein paar Kartoffeln essen hier. Oh Gott, ich hasse diese Fledermäuse. Hat funktioniert, sehr schön. Und jetzt muss ich hier aufpassen. Weil er von diesen klebrigen Blutpools hier eine Menge inzwischen hat. Okay, das funktioniert. Wo ist er hin? Da ist er hin. Au, der hat getroffen? Ich fasse es nicht. Fuck! Ah, da hätte ich wegbleiben sollen, ne? Da war ich nicht in Position gerade. Ja. Außerdem hätte ich mal darauf achten sollen, meinen Quen vielleicht zu erneuern. Zwischendurch, dann hätte ich das vielleicht auch besser überlebt. Oder einfach einen richtigen Heiltrank trinken. Wäre eine Möglichkeit gewesen. So machen wir das Ganze halt nochmal. Yay. Wenn, und hier lege ich mir mal einen Heiltrank hin.
I am disappointed! You murdered innocents. Damn thing.
Zum Glück ist Detlef so vorausberechenbar. Das macht dann das Ganze sehr einfach.
Acknowledge any gods. Start praying now.
Und ich glaube beim letzten Mal, ich hätte ihn wirklich nur noch irgendwie einmal treffen müssen oder sowas. Und dann wäre das Ganze rum gewesen. Er trifft Geralt für 0. Also da hätte er getroffen. Aber zum Glück haben wir ausweichen. Und diese Spezialfähigkeit, wenn wir ausweichen, werden wir für 0 Schaden getroffen. Und da haben wir ihn, glaube ich, gerade gecrittet. Aua. Okay. Das hat ganz vernünftig funktioniert. Jetzt kommen wir zur Phase 3, die kein Vergnügen wird, aber die ich einfacher finde als Phase 2. Ratet, wer kein Quarzblut getrunken hat vorher. Das hätte ich vielleicht machen sollen, ne? Ich konnte mich nicht mehr daran erinnern, das hier und überhaupt. So, vielleicht muss ich auch mal Vampiröl gerade nachladen. Hier ist ja eklig. So, ich hätte gern neues Vampiröl. Wie viel Ladung haben wir denn hier noch drauf? 25 noch. Er hätte vielleicht gereicht, ich weiß nicht. Aber wo ich jetzt hier bin, da ist Vampiröl. Mache ich einfach neues drauf. Oh. Oh! Ja, da wollte ich kurz einen Quench sprechen. Und sofort ist der Typ bei mir. Au! Alter Scheiße! Da bin ich gerade gar nicht weggekommen. Ne? Immer wenn ich einen Quench sprechen wollte, ist er einfach gerade zu mir gesprungen. Das war gerade echt Pech. Und ich glaube, wir müssen den Kampf nochmal von vorne machen. Ratet, worauf ich gerade gar keine Lust habe. Richtig, diesen Kampf nochmal von vorne machen. Aber wenn es wenigstens irgendwie hier nach Stufe speichern würde, ne? Also dass man dann irgendwie, was weiß ich, in Stufe 2 anfängt.
You shut up! I am disappointed! You murdered innocents. Damn thing.
Ja, weil, weiß nicht, ja, Phase 1 ist halt echt langweilig, geht zum Glück nicht so lange. Und Phase 2 ist einfach nur anstrengend, irgendwie diesen Fledermäusen ausweichen. Ich meine, inzwischen habe ich das, glaube ich, ganz gut drauf. So, dass es eigentlich geht. Aber ab und zu vertut man sich halt doch. Dann wäre es eigentlich mega cool. Und das war noch eigentlich Treffer von hinten, oder? Ah, scheiße, jetzt stehe ich hier in einer ganz ungünstigen Gegend. Ups. So, und diesmal hat schwarzes Blut voll getrunken. Mal sehen, ob das irgendwas ändert. Ich hoffe es. Ich habe keine Ahnung, ob das geholfen hat, dass ich schwarzes Blut getrunken habe. So, da habe ich gerade gar nichts gesehen. So, also wir machen das jetzt. Ja, so, dass wir uns hier auf einen Knoten nach dem anderen konzentrieren. Ach shit. Ja, gleich der Treffer getroffen. Lasst mich mal kurz ins Inventar gehen. Neues Vampiröl auftragen. Und hier ist man jetzt echt die ganze Zeit nur am Ausweichen. Das ist... richtig stressig. Waren es schon alle? Das waren tatsächlich schon alle. Und da haben wir ihn zerlegt. Bisschen anstrengend.
Leave him to me. Be gone.
I can't let...
I insist.
Na, mal sehen, was die Herzogin dazu sagt. Tja, und damit wird Regis sich wohl wieder eine andere Bleibe suchen müssen.
My, what a smashing ensemble.
You wear it well. Shut up. I look like a twit.
The caftan is sewn of the best fabrics available, and according to the best tailoring practices. But one must have a modicum of taste to appreciate this. Even the most exquisite robes cover only deficiencies in beauty, never in refinement.
Tja, ist halt so.
Usually wear something different, better suited to my trade. Got nothing against this particular outfit, though. Just don't exactly feel comfortable in it. And I despise formal occasions.
Nothing one can't get accustomed to. Now, be so kind as to stand still. All that being as it may, Toussaint's highest honor, the Order of Vitis Vinifera, demands appropriate attire. The Duchess cannot be expected to drape the medal on a suit of armor caked in mud. Palace protocol places enormous emphasis on form, virtuous tradition, etiquette.
Huh. A tradition which values appearances ahead of all else. Which calls for lordly, glistening triviality and misplaced generosity.
Sound wistful. Pensive, Regis. That because they refuse to buy you a new outfit?
Hardly. It's the tone I ever adopt when I find myself pondering, which, believe it or not, happens quite a lot. Besides, I've no need for a new outfit as I shall not be attending the ceremony.
Why not?
Because unlike you, I don't have to. I shall begin to pack my belongings instead. I trust you'll join me later, once you're richer by a medal and a fascinating new experience.
Count on it. Ceremonies, medals honoring virtues, just keeps coming up.
I've had no reprieve either. And I keep thinking of the last great virtue, compassion. It's the one piece of the puzzle that never seemed to fit.
Mean you suddenly believe the 5 virtues theory, after all we've revealed?
It's not a question of belief, superstition, or old wives' tales. It's a conclusion derived through exercising pure logic. Syanna planned everything in advance. Had we not stopped her, surely there'd have been a 5th victim. One the gossips would have associated with a lack of compassion.
Her plans don't matter now. Can't act on them. Ask the messenger who delivered my invitation to the ceremony. Syanna's in the palace. Courtiers pressured the Duchess to lock her in a tower.
Do you care not a whit who else was in her black book? We've some time before the ceremony. We could still chat with that boot-cleaning urchin. He was the one to pass the victims' names to Dettlaff. Perhaps we missed something.
Tja, woher weiß Regis das?
Regis, Bootblack didn't say anything about making deliveries when we talked to him. How do you know he handled the letters?
While you basked in glory and tried on new formal wear, I conducted a little investigation of my own. You'd be very proud to see how I conducted myself. I began by concocting an ample supply of boot wash for our enterprising young friend. I'd observed that among street folk, amidst their society as a whole, reciprocity takes precedence over all other codes, and thus no good deed goes unrewarded. Of course, the same holds true for malicious or destructive deeds.
The letters. What's the connection?
When the bootblack arrived to collect his bucketful, he hinted he knew more. Simply put, we'd failed to ask the proper questions when we chatted earlier. It took a bit more tongue-loosening, but ultimately he spoke. He admitted he'd handed Dettlaff the letters. He knew this information was valuable to me. In providing it, he was simply repaying me.
Tja, es hat keinen Sinn mehr, noch weiter nachzuforschen. Weiß ich nicht. Du hast recht, wir sollten mit dem Schuhputzer reden. Gehen wir. Und ich denke, das werde ich tun. Und dann werde ich aber rausschneiden. Ne? Wir haben das ja schon 2-mal gespielt, glaube ich, inzwischen die Quest hier. Könnt ihr euch dann in einer der anderen Folgen angucken. Und dann setze ich da wieder ein, wo wir mit Syanna reden. Beziehungsweise machen wir eine neue Folge raus. Nein, mache ich noch diese Folge. Das machen wir noch fertig, wenn wir mit Syanna reden. Da werde ich wieder einsetzen. Also, kurzer Cut. So, da sind wir also. Werden mal mit Syanna reden. Mal sehen, wie das Gespräch verläuft. Wir haben ja mit ihr nicht im Zauberland irgendwie jetzt geredet. Ne? Also wir wissen nichts über ihr Gefühlsleben quasi. und können dementsprechend auch nicht vernünftig reagieren. Abgeschlossen, sollte hier nicht eine Wache irgendwo sein. Da.
Halt!
Need to see Sienna, urgently.
In the matter of?
Need to interrogate her. New facts have come to light. Need them explained. Seems she was planning your Duquesse's assassination.
Ah, fine then. You're that witcher who solved the murders, no? Then you've my permission, but only for a few minutes.
Promise to be brief.
So, also soweit erstmal alles gleich. Denke ich jedenfalls, ne? Die beiden Antwortmöglichkeiten hatten wir sonst auch.
The witcher will speak with the inmate. You can take a momentary break.
As long as it's truly but a moment. Highly irregular, this.
Hey, Sienna. Sorry to intrude, but I gotta ask you something.
I've nothing to say to you. You're the one who put me in here. Have you forgotten?
Sure, but you are here. So what's the harm in talking? Got something better to do?
What do you want? Be brief.
This cell. Downright cozy. Second time you've been incarcerated in altogether pleasant conditions. Always seem to land on your feet.
I wouldn't say that. I get no privacy here. But it is clean, because I cleaned it.
They do say cleaning can be relaxing.
It isn't. It's a horrible, thankless task. But I'm not one to leave anything undone. For instance, before I left Nazaire, I also tidied my room. Even made my bed. I knew I'd never return. But I despise leaving unfinished business. Messes. Loose ends.
Dogged determination. Guess that's admirable.
I was praised for it as a little girl. Only for that, in fact.
Aha, da haben wir es, sie mag keine losen Enden. Also wird sie wahrscheinlich immer noch dran festhalten, Anarietta umzubringen.
Went to a place where Beauclair's beggars congregate. Found proof that you'd planned your sister's demise. Anna Henrietta. She was Dettlaff's ultimate target from the start. Your target.
Bravo, Witcher. I congratulate you on your deductive reasoning skills. But what I'd planned has nothing to do with you.
Wrong. Has everything to do with me.
You were hired to kill the beast. Said beast is dead. So go collect your metal and leave me alone. Why must you meddle in everything?
Tja, ich will wissen, was hier vorgeht. Oder das Biest war nicht Dettlaff. Also ein deutlich anderer Gesprächsverlauf hier auf jeden Fall.
Regis. He's always saying Dettlaff was more animal-like. Less human than him. Might have been so. Dettlaff acted on reflex. Was driven by primordial instincts. Whereas you're driven by cruelty, hatred, and a lust for vengeance. They hired me to kill the beast. True. Thing is, something tells me the real beast is you.
You've no notion who I am or what drives me.
Actually came hoping to learn something. It's clear you were out for vengeance. Against those who drove you from the palace? Curse of the Black Sun. That was their reason, right?
It's certainly what they claimed. They said I was dangerous. A mutant. Knights, Crespi, Dulac, Delacroix, and Peyrac Peyran. They got the task of whisking me away, abandoning me outside the duchy's borders.
They were following orders.
So they were, though they did so eagerly. Especially when I tried to flee. Crespi beat me unconscious with a whip. The others stood by and watched. Peyran found ample opportunity to take his frustrations out on me, while Dulac and Delacroix insulted me, mocked me. I swore then I would never forget. I would find them all.
Tja, das ist aber trotzdem keine Entschuldigung, finde ich, ne?
Didn't have it easy, give you that much. Still no excuse for what you did.
I didn't expect you to understand. I need no sympathy. Not from you, not from anyone. I regret nothing. If I could turn back time, I'd not decide otherwise at any juncture. They all deserve to be punished. My sister most of all.
Enough. Your visit's done.
Ah, thank the stars.
Tja, sie hat es jetzt mehrmals betont, ne? Also sie ist auf jeden Fall hinter ihrer Schwester her.
Commander de la Tour would like to see you. Shall we go at once?
Natürlich.
Let's go. Want to see him too.
Zudem wollte ich sowieso als nächstes.
Damien.
Geralt, it's about time. Ready for the ceremony?
Your face doesn't look good. What the hell happened?
The city was attacked. Surely you don't imagine I could stand and watch it all from some ivory tower.
Got some important information. Anna Henrietta was supposed to be Detloff and Sienna's 5th victim.
You are certain of this?
Completely. Found proof.
Inconceivable. How could she? The murders, the mayhem she brought down on the city, were they not enough? She sought to strike down her own sister, her liege. Traitor. I must alert my men. Enlarge the Duchess's honor guard. Make certain Sylvia Anna is closely watched during the questioning. I'll see to it personally. I thank you, Witcher, for alerting me, and I appreciate your attentiveness. Let's begin the ceremony. Come with me. The Duchess awaits.
In dem Fall haben wir auch gar nicht die Möglichkeit, ne, die Herzogin auf dem Friedhof aufzusuchen. Ja klar, weil sie ist, ich bin doof, ne? Sie ist nicht da, weil Sienna ja noch lebt. Sie ist ja nur wegen Sienna auf dem Friedhof dann eigentlich. Und so kommt es eben so ans Licht.
In the Guild's name, I beg your assistance, your enlightened highness. Without barrels, production will come to a stop, and it will be the end of us.
You lost them all in the fire. These are horrible tidings. Oh, we are most dreadfully saddened.
Yes, your enlightened highness all. Once the beasts had clawed their way into the warehouse, the whole place went up in flames.
I shall dispatch a palace guardsman to examine the site of the blaze. If things are, as you say, fitting compensation shall be paid from the ducal treasury.
Thank you, your enlightened highness. Your Grace, Geralt of Rivia has arrived.
My dear subjects, we come now to our next point of business. Of all the duties which fall upon my shoulders, as the ruler of this dominion, this duty is dearest to my heart. For now, we shall award the Order of Vitis Vinifera, Toussaint's highest honor.
Geralt of Rivia, slayer of the beast of Beauclair, step forth.
We bestow the distinction upon the Witcher, who saved Beauclair from the terrible beast. Such is our desire. May this symbol serve as a reminder to all that the Witcher shall forever remain a friend of Beauclair. In more familiar terms now, I thank you immensely, Geralt. Damien has your reward for you. After all, it was but a contract.
Thank you.
I have a small surprise for you, in addition. I give you more than a dozen barrels of Son Real, a wine normally reserved for the ducal table. The gustatory experience of a lifetime awaits. Are you content?
Tja, versauen wir jetzt die Party? Ich glaube schon, ne? Oder sagen wir einfach, es ist mir eine Ehre. Ah,
I am, and truly grateful, Your Grace. Sadly, I'm afraid I have to sour the mood. It's Sienna. She plotted to have you killed, Duchess. Planned to use Dettlaff. You were to be the beast's 5th victim.
This cannot be true. You're mistaken. You must be.
I have proof.
I do not believe it. In a moment I shall speak to Sienna. Will you assist me? You returned my sister to me, yet what you tell me now I find devastating. I've come to doubt that I can judge her fairly. I'd far prefer to learn you're mistaken, Geralt.
I'm not. In fact, I'd recommend you be particularly careful around her.
You exaggerate, Witcher. She is my sister. I know well how to speak to her.
If my presence will help in any manner, of course I'll stay.
We shall now question a person implicated in the murders which recently ravaged our fair city of Beauclair. Captain de la Tour, show Sylvia Anna in.
The Witcher will take part in our talk.
The Duchess requested I be present.
You have committed crimes. Grave crimes. Yet you are my sister. And my heart does not allow me to treat you as a common criminal. Nor does it let me believe you sought my demise. My heart yearns to know you were swayed by the monster Dettlaff. You yourself would never stoop so low. Thus I have asked Geralt to advise me, as one impartial. I shall now hear what he has to say.
Your Grace, as head of state, you should look first and foremost after your dominion. Sienna's actions, what drove them, be damned. She's a threat to your subjects.
You are correct. They are what matters. I must not forget this. Sienna, you shall be tried and given a fitting punishment. Yet we shall never cease to be family. As Duchess, I shall have to judge you. But as your sister, I shall never stop loving you. Will you forgive me?
ja, der Blick sagt nein. Die haben beide denselben bösen Blick. Krass.
I shall never forgive you.
Oh! Mit ihrer eigenen Haarspange. Nadel. Ja, Zum Glück haben wir Damien vorher Bescheid gesagt, dass sie die Ermordung der Herzogin geplant hat, Schrägstrich plant. Damn. Yeah. Ja, super Ende. Jetzt kommen wir wahrscheinlich auf den Friedhof zu Regis, vermute ich. Ah, nein, es gibt noch was.
Need some flowers. A wreath, or...
I've none. Sold everything. I was just on my way out. No sense hanging about with nothing to do. Should come as no shock, sir. Had the funeral. Folk took it all. Men, women, children. All wished to lay a bouquet on the Duchess's grave. Windflowers, peonies, gladioli. But she liked common roses best. I know. Her ladies-in-waiting would come here at times. I'd choose the loveliest blooms for her. Fragrant, big petals, the kind that last a long time. I've still not come to terms with it. To be killed by her own sister. How could it happen?
How? Quickly. Unexpectedly. She was gone before I understood what was happening.
I know you. You're that witcher from the north. The one that saved us from the beast.
Could say that.
Wait here. Take these.
Thought you were out of flowers.
I put a bouquet aside. I was to take it to her myself. But you have it. I know you held the Duchess dear.
How much do I owe you?
Not a copper. Keep your coin and raise a toast in her memory tonight.
Do just that. Farewell.
Auf ihr Grab, das scheint da vorne zu sein. Die Statue ist auch neu. Ach so, das hier ist gar nicht, doch nicht ihr Grab. Da müssen wir noch ein bisschen hier durch die Stadt rennen.
Witcher,
Was? Ja, das bin ich.
you've been to Zerrikania.
Nein, würde ich aber gerne.
Spittoon! Hospital! Evalus!
Ah, und jetzt gehen wir auf den Friedhof wieder.
For a bite.
Dann schauen wir mal, wo die Herzogin begraben liegt.
Every single lady keeps a devil somewhere shady.
Alle beiden hier an verschiedenen Gräbern. Und wir sollen scheinbar wieder nach da unten gehen. Ich vermute, wir werden hier Rittersporn treffen.
Witcher, I was certain you'd departed.
Couldn't. Anna Henrietta was...
Wondrous. Beautiful. Good. The best ruler one could hope to have. Yet I let her down.
Don't be so hard on yourself. No one expected Sienna to do that, persist to the end. And none of us did anything to stop her. 'Cause there was nothing we could do.
I suppose you are right. But when someone so beloved dies, one cannot help but search one's soul for blame. And even the hardiest knights grow faint-hearted then.
Come to pay my respects. Bid the Duchess farewell.
White roses. They were her favorite. Go inside, then. She lies in the ducal crypt, in one room with her murderer, despite my protests.
What? Who decided that?
The Regent's Council. A pack of old men who've statutes and codices for hearts. Ducal blood flowed in Syanna's veins, and she was never legally disinherited. So they ruled she should lie alongside Anarietta.
Tja, auf beide Gräber legen oder nur auf Anna Henriettas Grab? Ich denke auf beide Gräber.
And all this, what did it bring you? Rest in peace.
Ha, es werden gar nicht weniger Blumen.
I regret it ended this way, that I failed to prevent it. Hope you can forgive me. Rest in peace.
Stylish crypt, quite subdued. Yes, this is the kind of eternal resting place I dream of.
Moments like this, I never know if you're joking or serious.
Serious, Geralt, serious. It's remarkably peaceful, subtly charming to the hilt. A perfect match for the Duchess's dignity. Ah, you humans, you'll never cease to amaze me. To feel despair in the face of natural processes to which you are predestined. I've come to take you from this place, my friend. Dare say you deserve a speck of respite after the mad whirl of the last few days.
All those deaths I failed to prevent.
Tja,
Feel
und
pretty
das war's dann
awful
also
now.
mit dem Witcher 3, Jungs und
Thinking I
Mädels.
could have done more.
Wir haben alle 3 Enden gesehen,
Two sons left without a ruler,
die es
or more
gibt,
accurately,
denke ich.
chaos rules here. Hand in hand with despair. Duchess won over people's hearts. All Beauclair now weeps for her.
A mass outburst of emotion. Well, it seems her subjects have adopted some of their recent ruler's traits.
Why the sarcasm? Thought you liked Anna Henrietta.
I did. And I do truly rue her passing.
Me too.
Then let us drink.
Ja, und den Dialog kennen wir jetzt schon. Deswegen, das war's mit dem Witcher 3, Jungs und Mädels. Ich bedanke mich bei euch fürs Zuschauen. Hoffe, dass ihr mal wieder reinschaut. Es wird jetzt hier weitergehen mit XCOM 2 im Ironman-Modus mit den Erweiterungen. Und dazu wird es ein Ankündigungsvideo geben und dann ungefähr eine Woche Pause, wo ihr dann, wenn ihr möchtet, eure Soldaten hier reinhauen könnt in die Kommentare unter das Ankündigungsvideo. Und in der Zwischenzeit spielen wir noch eine Kampagne bei Doorkickers, wo auch irgendwann in absehbarer Zukunft ein zweiter Teil rauskommen müsste. Und eine Kampagne habe ich halt noch nicht gespielt, die spiele ich noch mit euch. Ich hoffe, ihr schaut rein, Jungs und Mädels. Ansonsten Hitman läuft gerade noch, Deus Ex Mankind Divided läuft auch hier. Könnt ihr euch anschauen. Beides sehr schöne Spiele. Ansonsten wünsche ich euch noch viel Spaß, Jungs und Mädels. Habt eine wunderschöne Zeit und bis zum nächsten Mal. Ciao!